I'll be talking about trend lines and how you can use trend lines to find profitable trades. Trend lines is a diagonal line which is drawn to mark at key levels in the market where price will likely react from. Trend lines is a very good tool that you can use to mark out key levels in the market, either in a bullish trend or in a bearish trend. Before you can start using trend line, you should know that trend lines is best used when the market is trendy. When the market is either in an uptrend or in a downtrend. By uptrend, it means that the market is making series of higher highs and higher highs and higher low. While in a downtrend, it means that the market is making series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high, and lower lows. If you use trend lines in these two markets, you will actually be very, very profitable. So in an uptrend, what you should be looking at is trend lines that act as support. So if you want to draw trend lines in a uptrend or a bullish market, you can draw trend lines at the bottom, yet at the bottom of the price action, at the bottom of the swing lows. So at this place, the trend line is actually at support, which means that when next time price retraces and touch this trend line, price is going to buy to the upside. While in a downtrend, trend lines are acting as a resistance, which simply means that the next time price touches this particular trend line, price is going to react and move to the downside. So when drawing trend lines, you should make sure that this particular trend line touches at least 3 points again and makes at least three touches. One, two, three, you get, so I make at least three touches. So if the trend line makes three touches, shows that this is actually a very strong trend line. So now let's go into the chart. On this particular chart, right? If you want to draw the trend lines, let me delete this. To draw a trend line, you can come to this particular place, right? And if you click on this, you're going to see right a trend line. So first thing first is for you to check what the market is doing. Are we in an uptrend or in a downtrend? You can see from this particular place, the market was actually trending downward, but at this place there was a change of character. Which means that this particular green count right here breaks through the lower high at this place and market started trending upward. So if you want to draw it, you mark out the swing lows of this particular price action. You can say here is the swing low. So on that swing low, on that swing low. So what you need to do is to simply draw, click on the trend lines and ensure it touches the swing low of this particular price, and you can drag it out. You get, it doesn't matter if it touches the wick or the body, but along you can make adjustment, ensure that it touches and ensure that it makes more touch, at least more of what 3 touches. So if you check very carefully at this particular place, right? When price touches this particular place, price moves to the upside. And when price touches this particular place, price also move to this particular upside. Now, if you draw trend lines and price touches this, does not mean that you should buy immediately. Because sometimes price might touch this particular, it traces back and touches, and instead of going up to the upside as you believe, price might decide to break through and stand what trending to the downside. Now, what should you do? You get, how can you trend this? So if by touches trend line, what you need to do is for you to mark out secondary trend line. Secondary trend lines, I mean, you can go to the trend lines and start from this swing and just drag it like this. Yet draw a line like this. So if price breaks through this particular secondary trend lines, it will tell you that the price is going to go up. All you need to do is simply put in your buy order. Yeah, put in your buy order, your maybe your entry at this place and your stop loss below this particular low you get. You can also do a secondary entry at this particular place, right? So do a secondary entry at this particular place. And if price break through, you do what? Simply buy, so that price is still trending to the upside. So if you understand that, let me know down in the comment section. And also guys, if price eventually breaks through, you get, if for example at this particular place, the next time price touches this particular trend line instead of going up to the upside. Sorry. So the next time prices touches this particular trend line, instead of going up to the upside as we expected, but try to break through, you get, try to break through, you should not enter immediately. Also, you should wait for what a retest. Anytime price breaks through a trend line, price will always come back to touch this particular trend line, act as a resistance before price goes to the downside. So if you want to say, or you found a price break through a trend line, you will waiting patiently for price to retest it before you enter again. So one price retest it, you can also draw what a secondary trend lines at this particular place. You can also draw a secondary trend line, and once price broke this secondary trend lines, it shows that price is actually going downward and you can put in your trades. So I believe you understand this. Let me look for a downtrend to show you guys an example. Guys, as you can see on a downtrend, it is very much the same. Anytime price touches the particular trend line, it has as a resistance and price pushes down. When price touches it, price pushes down. Just like I've said, once price touches it, you can draw a secondary trend line. You can draw a perfectly second trend line. Once price break through, you take your sell order or your sell trade and take profit. Anytime price touches it again, you can take your secondary trend line. When price breaks through, you take your trade very easy. And just like I've said, anytime where anytime price breaks through your trend line, do not go for a sell immediately. Price will always come back to retest the trend line before going to the upside. I believe with this video you guys understand what trend line is and how you can use trend lines to take trades. If you have any question, do it ask me down in the comment section. And if this video was helpful, do it to like, subscribe and turn on the bell icon. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.